All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1003, Carrera versus Carrera.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Carrera?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes. So I brought this case before you because I'm currently paying for extracurricular activities for our daughter.
Okay.
And it's a little bit more money than I thought it was going to be, so I would like my wife, Sheila, to reimburse me for it.
Okay. So you guys are separated?
Yes.
Okay. What type of extracurricular activities is the child involved?
So our daughter is very big into sports.
Okay.
So she plays soccer, and it's just like the cost of cleats, the cost of like gloves, because she plays goalie. It's just a lot of upkeep for me, and she makes more money than I do, so I kind of want help with it.
Okay. I see here, ma'am, from the tax returns that you make about $100,000 a year.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Buckle up. What starts as a simple debate over a pair of soccer cleats quickly escalates into a full-blown courtroom showdown. Welcome to Carrera versus Carrera, where a high-earning mother, a financially stretched father, and a child stuck in the middle collide in a spiraling battle over custody costs. What begins with a disagreement about goalie gloves turns into legal drama, with each side presenting their version of financial fairness. The father's been covering more than just corner kicks. He's been paying for extras without complaint. Meanwhile, the mother didn't anticipate a financial foul this big. As the judge breaks down the numbers, it becomes clear. Someone's paycheck is about to take a hit. But here's the twist. This case isn't just about custody or expenses. It flips the whole fair share narrative on its head. Think child support always favors the custodial parent? Think again. The judge isn't swayed by emotional plays, only facts. So, the real question is, who's actually playing fair? You decide.
Child support was not previously ordered?
Yes.
Okay. So, are you guys in agreement to do that? Or you don't want to pay child support? What's going on?
I don't think it's necessary. We split her 50-50. She's at my house just as much. She's with me just as much, if not more.
Your Honor, I would say that's probably an argument for her to pay me if we're splitting 50-50.
Here's where things really heat up. Mom's pulling in a solid $100,000 a year, while Dad's been the one footing the bill for cleats, gloves, and keeping their kids' goalie dreams alive, completely on his own. Now pause for a second. If someone's making six figures, wouldn't you expect them to contribute to their child's sports expenses? Most people would say absolutely. But when asked, Mom doesn't even flinch. No hesitation, no guilt, just a casual, I don't think it's necessary. That's not just a red flag. That's a giant warning banner waving loud and clear from the sidelines.
I shouldn't have to pay all of it.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. So you kind of like told on yourself. So you ready to move forward with the numbers?
Sure.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get ready with the numbers. So it looks like you make, like I said, $100,000 a year. Do you work overtime, or is that regularly what you make?
No, I work overtime. But
Okay. And does that include overtime?
yes, ma'am. It's a salaried position, so it's just straight up.
Okay, got it. All right. So at $100,000 a year, I have your gross at $10,000 a month. Before I continue, who pays health insurance?
We both do.
We both.
Okay, how much do you pay?
$348 or $386.
$386.
Yeah, $386.
And I
how
pay
much?
$200.
Okay, and you both plan on maintaining those health insurance policies?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. That way, nobody has to reimburse anybody for health insurance, but because you do carry health insurance and you're going to be ordered to pay child support, I can give you credit for the $386.
Okay.
So that brings your net down to $6,988.19. Which, how many children? Just one?
Just one.
Okay, so 20% of that brings your child support obligation to $1,391.64.
And just like that, bam, Dad walks right into the trap. By firmly stating that custody is split 50-50, he hands the judge the perfect setup to respond. Exactly. So why should you be paying for everything? It's a textbook example of courtroom self-sabotage. Wanting fairness is one thing, but giving the judge the very argument to use against you? That's another story. Now the real question is, was Dad just being honest, or did he make a serious tactical mistake?
That should cover any expenses and anything like that because the child is heavily involved. Sounds like an extracurricular activity, excuse me. Are there any other questions?
Nope.
You don't look happy about this. What's going on?
I just think that it's a bit of an exorbitant amount, but we discussed it in the beginning when the split happened. He agreed, and
agreed to what amount?
None.
Oh, you're saying child support. But you do understand that as the child gets older and, heavily involved in different activities, I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry.
Involved heavily in different activities, you understand that expenses increase.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the amount of child support is based on how much money you make. Mm-hmm. Child support is based on a simple calculation. So you make $100,000 a year, that's what your child support is. I mean, if you want it to be lower.
Let's break it down. Mom earns over $10,000 a month before taxes. After factoring in insurance, her calculated child support obligation comes out to around $1,391.64, about 14% of her income. Now, let's be honest, that's not exactly spare change, but it's also far from the outrageous amount she's making it out to be. This isn't a penalty. It's just financial responsibility shared in proportion to income. So, here's a thought. Is she really upset about the number itself, or is it the loss of control over the money that's bothering her?
You chose the profession.
Yeah.
Okay. So if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
You chose the truth profession. That was the judge's final word before dismissing the courtroom. And make no mistake, it wasn't just a goodbye. It was a truth bomb. Translation? The court isn't here to debate what feels fair. It's here to follow the law. And in family court, the law cares about one thing: numbers. Income determines obligation. Feelings don't factor in. This moment drives home a core principle in family law. When life changes, whether it's custody, income, or a lifestyle, legal obligations can change too. Have you or someone you know ever been blindsided by a financial judgment like this? Drop your experience in the comments. We read every one. To recap, Dad came to court asking for a little help with his kids' goalie gloves. What he got instead was a full child support order.
Why?
Because Mom's income is significantly higher and the child's needs are growing. The judge ruled accordingly. This case is a powerful reminder. Child support isn't based on who's more generous or who agreed to what years ago. It's based on current circumstances and what's best for the child. Even with 50-50 custody, if one parent earns substantially more, they may still be required to pay support. That's how the law works. So, what do you think? Was the judge being fair? Did Dad get the justice he deserved? Or just more bills? If this case surprised you as much as it did us, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more courtroom stories that pull back the curtain, because in support court, truth always has the final say.